Hi, this is Cassidy from the English 204 class. So this is my third semester at TC3, and before I start, I just want to say thank you so much for all the nice and kind comments that you left in my discussions throughout the semester. It really does make me happy when someone actually does like um, my my writings, and it really does make me happy and how much you guys support me and all that. So thank you so much. Okay, so um, I'm gonna start off talking about myself and how this class kind of helps me overcome obstacles. So throughout my life, I was this like really shy kid in school, and I never really talked to anybody or played with anyone. Um, so I was diagnosed with autism since I was about 3 years old, and that's kind of been a really huge obstacle in my life. Um, and I was like this ball of shyness. Um, I would basically hide from people that I don't really know. Um, so I was really lonely, and I felt very depressed since 8th grade. Um, I've been through so many obstacles in my life. I still don't know how I passed them, how I got past them, but here we are. So like I said, this is my third semester at TC3, and I have a very good job where I do talk to people every day to help them with printing, computer issues, or checking and checking out books to them. And every time that I have a Patreon that comes to the service desk and asks for assistance to look for a book that we might have, I always do put on a big smile and use my customer service voice. Um, this way, this will help them understand that I'm coming out as like very friendly and I really want to help them look for a specific item that they need for their class or they just want to take out for the whole semester. Um, but of course, I do have my fair share of patrons who come in with a really bad mood or a bad attitude, but we're here to help them and be patient with them. It's not really a big deal. So all of my coworkers are really nice to me and really kind. And I really love talking to them, but sometimes I get really shy. And we sort of just sit in silence, and it would be really awkward until someone breaks the silence. Yeah. um, but the more I get to know people that I'm working with or helping, the more open I am. Sometimes I can actually be really loud, and that would get me in trouble, but otherwise, I start to warm up to people very slowly. It does take me time, um, but I do start to, come out of my shell a little more. A lot of people tell me that I'm really funny and very like bubbly and all that. Um, yeah. So whenever somebody tells me like how bubbly I am, how like very helpful, it makes me feel really good. And it's kind of like a review on Yelp, someone giving me 5 stars on how helpful I am and how kind I was to assist them. It really does make me feel good when someone tells me that, oh, you're so nice and so helpful, something like that. It really does make you feel good. And that's how you know you're doing the right thing when you're at work. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about a little more depressing stuff. So I'm going to talk about the toxic relationship topics that we've done. So I have had many toxic relationships in the past, but it doesn't really bother me anymore, like it used to. But there are still some that I wished I never met these people, or that I've never even said a word to them. So, from my discussion that we did, it actually did happen, but I tried to like kind of recreate those moments of my toxic relationship. And a lot of you have supported me and praised me for standing up for myself, so thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. So yeah, it actually did happen, but this was like a few years ago, so I think probably in 8th and 9th grade. And I did try to remember what exactly happened, but since it's been so long, I kind of like blocked it out. Sorry, I'm just reading my script right now. So I'm sorry if I pause or stutter. I'm really sorry about that. So yeah, like I said, that it happened a long time ago. And I don't really remember the details, but it's pretty accurate. And from what happened, I'm kind of glad that I got out of there, out of that toxic relationship. And honestly, it's made me a better person, and to kind of look out for those kind of toxic people, because from what I said in my discussions, yes, I've been abused by this person, and she tried to threaten me about like she was gonna hurt me or kill me and all that. And I'm actually really glad I got out of there, because if I never did, I probably wouldn't be here today. So, but now I've met so many people in my life, and now I'm in college, that actually do care about me, and they actually understand where I'm coming from in my situation. And ever since I've been in that toxic relationship, I've been really depressed, and I have a lot of anxiety that I'm actually being treated for right now, even though that's a little private, but you know what, it's okay. Basically, my treatments are supposed to help me reduce my symptoms, and I've pretty much grown out of it. I've grown out of all of the past, and I just keep moving forward. It doesn't even bother me anymore. So my past has actually made me more mature for my age since I was in middle school. I was the only one who pretty much stayed out of trouble, but being in that relationship has gotten me in a lot of trouble. And I never even did anything to get me in trouble. I was always blamed for it, but most of the time, I never got in trouble with my teachers. It was always her who got in trouble. But the reason why I always got in trouble is because I was the one who was trying to stop them from doing stuff that they shouldn't do. And honestly, it's pretty crazy to talk about, but yeah. But I'm with better people now, and they actually do defend me if I actually do something on accident, and it actually does get me into trouble. And without them, I don't know how I would actually be able to handle that situation, because I'm actually a huge crybaby, so I would probably be bawling my eyes out. So, and after seeing your guys' comments, I actually like felt so happy that you guys care about what happened. And after reading your guys' discussions, I actually felt bad, but I actually went through much worse than you guys, so, but I still felt really bad for you guys, and I do have sympathy for you. So I'm gonna wrap up my video now. So, anyways, it's been great working with you guys. You all have been so nice and so kind to me, and I hope you all pass your exams and classes. You all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye, guys.